So when I was a junior in high school, I was 16 years old, and I really started to hate what I was doing with My Name, My Story. I got a lot of slack about it from my friends. Older kids were like, oh, Mitch is doing it for a resume, Mitch is just doing it for college, and Mitch is just doing it for this, and Mitch is just doing it for that. You know, that work is not really, what is this storytelling empathy BS? And I remember I would miss 50 days of school at a time. I missed football games, basketball games. I was traveling all the time. I was tired. I was a 16-year-old trying to run an organization. I didn't know what the heck I was doing, but I loved it. But with all that noise in my ear, I wanted to quit. I was done. It was over. I remember going to my parents, and I said, you know what? I'm done with this. I really can't do it anymore. There's too much noise in my back of my head. I don't feel good about myself. My mental health isn't right. Just things are not good right now. I'm done. That day, I got a text from a gentleman named Tyler Durman. I don't know if any of you have heard of him. He's a youth speaker who's spoken to over 4 million kids across the country. Really incredible guy. I met him once, and he texted me and he said, hey, Amit, I'm doing a keynote tonight in Anaheim. I know it's last minute, but I'd love to get on stage for about 2 minutes and share your story. Just 2 minutes. I think it'd be really great if the young people got a chance to hear from another young person. And I had a big AP bio test the next day, and I didn't want to do My Name, My Story. And I was like, Mom, Dad, Tyler texted me and told me to go speak. And they go, oh, you're going to go? I'm like, no. We have this test tomorrow. I don't want to do this. They go, you're crazy. Tyler Durman just asked you to come speak. You're going to go. I was like, no, I don't want to. They put me in the car, and we went. So I drove an hour up, really, really angry, studying my book on the way there. I get there. I'm not grateful at all. Don't thank Tyler. Don't thank anyone. Get up on stage, give my 2.5, 3-minute spiel, come back off stage, go back home, study for my test, fail my test, and I'm like, wow, this work sucks. This old change-making, change the world stuff, it's not that fun. And I remember that day I told my parents, I was like, you know what? I'm done. I actually want to quit. And I got an email. And it was from a girl who I've never met before. And the subject line read, thank you. And she said, hey, Myth, my name's Mariah. I'm 15 years old, and I just really wanted to thank you for your speech today. I said, oh, that's nice. She said, you know, I was there and I wasn't going to come, but I'm glad I did. I really appreciated hearing you. Oh, that's nice. And she continued and she said, you know, I've been really lonely lately. I've been really afraid. I haven't had many friends. I haven't had any support. I've been really sad, and I don't know what to do. And I was like, oh, that's really nice of her to share. And so she continued. She said, you know, I was thinking about taking my own life. But when I heard your story, I realized that if I were to do that, I wouldn't have a story to share myself. And I was dead silent. I remember getting chills in my body as I was reading this email from a girl I didn't even know. She left her phone number at the bottom, so I called her a week later. I said, hey, Mariah, how you doing? Just a terrible way to start a conversation with someone who just sent you that message. She said, I'm doing good. I just got out of rehab. I said, okay, your friends good? She said, now they are. I said, what do you mean? She said, it took me ending up in a hospital bed for someone to ask me how I was doing. And it hit me right in the gut. I said, why does it take a tragedy? Why does it take a tragedy to move people to action? Why does it take a tragedy to bring people together? Why does it take that little girl in that hospital bed for someone to ask her how she's doing? Why does it take a tragedy? Hit me right in the gut. And from then on, this work went from me to we. Because in that email, she painted me out to be this hero. But that story could have been any of you. That stage could have been any of you. That annoyed, frustrated teenager could have been any of you. I just happened to be in the right place at the right time, and I needed her just as much as she needed me. And I share her story every time I speak. Because it fuels me. Because I know that this work of change making, changing the world, if there's one life that you can make a positive impact on, it's worth it. And I go to these events and know if that there's a Mariah in this room, that's all that matters.